What's the deal? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to my channel, Sports Against the Grain. I got some breaking news for y'all. You see the thumbnail. Kyrie Irving, aka Uncle Drew, will not be returning this season. He has not played a game ever since March of 2025. As we all know, he tore his ACL, devastating career changing injury for Kyrie. That game was against the Sacramento Kings. This man is a 9-time All Star. Currently, the Dallas Mavericks are on a 9-game losing streak, which is the worst in the last 28 years. And I don't think they're out of playoff contention, but this is how the article is stating it. Because if you really look at the standings of just the playing alone, because technically they're 19 and 35, and they're only about how many games are they out the playing tournament? Because the Clippers are in 10th, they're 26 and 28. They're only 7 games. I'm saying only, but they're 7 games out of the play-in. Dallas does not want to roll the dice on this. It's not really worth activating him. I personally believe they are tanking because they had the number one pick, the number one overall pick in Cooper Flag balling out this year. He's most likely going to get Rookie of the Year. So, what's the point of playing another former number one pick from Duke in Kyrie Irving if the man could still be healing and taking time? Because you have to ask yourself a question: if you're the Dallas Mavericks or any team in the NBA, can I be OKC? Can I be San Antonio? If the answer is no to both and your team's already trashed, then what's the point? I believe they're tanking to get another top draft pick. This is sad. This would have been his 15th season in the league. He's 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's a disaster because Luka Doncic got traded last season to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, and Kyrie and AD only played 2.5 quarters together, not even a full game. And that's when AD aggravated his abdominal. This was in Kyrie's debut, and Anthony Davis did not return before Kyrie tore his ACL in Sacramento, or I'm sorry, against Sacramento and Dallas. So, it's just crazy, bro. Like, I'll be thinking that the league is fixed because how do you trade Luca for AD and all of a sudden you draft Cooper Flag up first overall and yeah, less for 2% chance to get him. And just last month, the Mavericks traded Anthony Davis to the Washington Wizards for basically nothing. I think a washed up, what's his name? That used to play for the Bucks, Chris Middleton. He's injury prone. He's not the same player really. So you trade Luka Doncic basically for Nick Middleton. I mean for Chris Middleton. I just don't get it. But Kyrie has a lot of respect for Cooper Flag. He sees a star in the making. He's supporting him in the Dallas Mavericks. I actually think Cooper Flag is going to be a phenomenal superstar. I didn't think I would say that this quickly, but he's been going haywire in his rookie season. But you know, let's not forget who Kyrie Irving is, man. Just 2 years ago in 2024, he and Luka Doncic led the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics, and obviously they lost in 5 games. And there's a big game where Kyrie dropped 35 points in that game 3, and Luka led the team in scoring in games 1, 2, 4, and 5. So let's not forget they were only a year together because back in February 2023, Kyrie was traded to the Mavericks along with Markieff Morris from Brooklyn in exchange for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith. They the Brooklyn also received a 2029 unprotected first round pick, a second round pick for 2027, and another second round pick for 2029. So you look at the dynamics of this, man. They didn't have much time to get it together, Kyrie and Luca, and in the very next season, they make it to the NBA Finals. And last season, they just decided to trade away Luca because he was, fat and out of shape. And me as a Laker fan, we deal with that every night. He did shred, and he's looking like he gained some of that weight back. But back to Kyrie Irving, man. This is a guy who averages 23.7 points for his career, along with 5.6 assists and 4.1 rebounds, over a steal a game and nearly half a block. He made the 50-40-90 club once in his career. He's one of the most efficient scorers of all time, pound for pound. It's unbelievable how we lost a talent like this, man. It's a shame we can't see him play. He's a career 39% from three, basically bumped it up to 40%. He's 88.8% from the free throw line, and he's 47.5% from the field. And he stands out about 6'3, 6'4, about 200 pounds, a little more, a little less. He's athletic enough, very quick, fast enough. He's a sneaky dunker. You've seen him catch some lobs in the past. He's got the best handle that we've ever seen, man. I remember when he crossed up Wembanyama really bad in last year's All-Star game right before him and Wembanyama went out for the season, man. And if you look back, he also crossed up Brandon Knight really bad back in the day. And that was also the All-Star week. And he's probably the greatest ball handler that we've ever seen. And he has that rare footwork of like a Kobe Bryant or like a Hakeem Olajuwon, because he has post moves, he has fadeaways. He's ambidextrous. He could dribble equally as powerful with his offhand, which is his left hand. His layup package is the best we've seen since pound for pound since Allen Iverson or Rod Strickland. If y'all were, you know, around in the 90s and the 80s, my OG fans, this guy has incredible English on the ball. He basically mastered the entire geometry slash trigonometry slash algebra of basketball. Like the guy can dribble at any angle. He can lay up the ball floater at any angle. He's a very underrated passer. He didn't get enough respect in Boston, in my opinion. And I get it. Tatum and Brown and Smart were up and coming, and he was just showing how to be a good leader when he won that championship in 2016 against Golden State. And he doesn't get enough credit for that either, because he knocked down that final shot in Steph Curry's grill. And right before that, LeBron made that incredible block over Andre Iguodala. The 3 years that he played in Cleveland with LeBron from 2015 to 17 is overlooked. And his first 3 years in the league, when he was a rookie, he won Rookie of the Year, and the Cavs didn't make the playoffs. But LeBron wanted to leave Miami and break up that dynasty and play along Kyrie Irving. And let's not forget, in Brooklyn, I think I said it earlier, he put up 60 points against the Orlando Magic in 2022. And he played with Kevin Durant and James Harden. And it's wild because I believe Harden was gone, but KD is called a Durantula. He stands 7 feet tall, and he's never had a 60-point game. So it's wild how somebody from his stature and not max athleticism can put up 60 in an NBA game, whether if it's an inflated scoring there or not. Because a lot of players that people rank better than him haven't done it, or have only done it a few times. And quite frankly, man, he's my favorite player since Kobe Bryant retired, man. I really feel this guy has that Mamba mentality when it comes to the court. But not to hate on him because he's my guy, but I feel like he's not the greatest leader ever. But he's a very good guy in the locker room. You don't really hear nobody, say anything bad against him. And yeah, man, Kyrie Irving, arguably the greatest ball handler the game's ever seen, slash layup package player we've ever seen, most efficient point guard that we've seen. You can compare him to like Steve Nash and James Harden and things like that with shot efficiency, and even Kevin Durant, his teammate has mentioned, and he helped LeBron win a championship in 2016 and almost won one with Boston with Luka in 24. And it's funny how Luka and LeBron are teammates now, and AD's in Washington. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Kyrie Irving, 9-time All Star, will not be coming back for the remainder of the 2025-26 season. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.